Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is the brother Ishar from Jim Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I'm going to give an infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. The belongings to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Icon that's pushing this truth with our faith and our righteousness and our sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. The title of this lesson is just going to be, we have to fight while injured to prove ourselves to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And all around the board, all over, brothers are going through a plethora of different things, man. Okay. Brothers are taking a lot right now, okay? Brothers are going through a lot right now in the spirit, man. But long as we continue to fight, all right, in this thing, long as we continue to take hold of this engrafted word, which is able to save our souls, man. All right. Holding fast to what we have, which is this truth, this wisdom and knowledge, all right, which will be the stability for us to continue to fight, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai. But we must fight no matter what be brought upon us, man. Okay? No matter what, man, we must continue to fight, man. It don't matter if we only got one hand to throw a punch with in the spirit. Throw it. Okay? Because we can't allow for 1 second Satan to take us, man. We can't allow Satan to get the ups on us, man. Okay? So we must keep swinging through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai, man. All right? Fighting while injured. And with that, I looked up AI overview. I said fighting while injured shows what in a soldier? And it says fighting while injured highlights several profound traits in a soldier, primarily showcasing immense courage. All right. It says extreme dedication to the mission. All right. That's what we must show, man. Extreme dedication in this truth, man. Okay. Being fervent in this truth, man, as the scriptures say. It says intense loyalty to comrades. Okay. But we must show intense loyalty to who? Yahweh Bahashim Shai, man. All right. But also the second most greatest commandment is love. First most greatest commandment is loving the Lord with all thine heart. But the second is what? Loving our neighbor as thyself, man. Okay. So all around the board, we got to show forth our love in this thing, man. Our loyalty to Yahweh Bahashim Shai. And that's by continuing in this truth, man. Okay? This is Joshua 1:9. It says, have I not commanded thee, be strong and of good courage? Was not one of those traits where I fought while injured was having intense courage? It says having immense courage. Okay, let's look up that word immense. Salakia. I said intense. It says extremely large, great, especially in a scale or degree huge. So having great courage in the Lord, man. And we must. All right. The Lord, He is. His only begotten Son is the deliverer. We're good. Long as we serve Yahweh Bahashim Shai. So we must have great courage. All right. It says, be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord, Yahweh, thy power is with thee wheresoever thou goest. All right. And that's long as we continue. We're not going to lose the fight, man. If we continue in this thing, man. Will we have our times we might be losing them around a little bit, all right? We might then slip enough punches and we getting punched on. Okay, in the spirit, yeah, okay. But that means, and we may be knocked down, but that we have to get back up, man, and fight. Show forth that warrior spirit for the Lord, man. For our salvation, man. Okay? The Lord is not going to lead those who fear him. The Lord is not going to let you be taken. Okay? But we have to do our part, man, for the Lord. And that's keep striving. Keep fighting. All right? This 2 Timothy 2:3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. All right? Endure. Let's look up the word endure. Because we're going into fighting while injured, right? Suffer something painful or difficult. Patiently remain in existing. Last. Undergo. Tolerate. So we must continue. We must tolerate whatever comes with this. If that means getting beat on for a second. If that means going through something, you know what I'm saying? Hell and high waters, man. You know? If that means going through diverse temptations. If it's one thing, it's another. You look up, it's something new every time. So what? Okay? We got to go through it. We got to endure it, man, for the Lord. As he done for us. As our big brother Yahushua done for us, man. Okay? He was beaten. He was injured. But he did it. And like the scriptures say, count yourself likewise, man. This Romans 12:1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shai, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh Shai, which is your reasonable service. This is our reasonable service, man. We owe that to Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? For us to sacrifice our time. Hell, our lives, man. That ain't too much to ask for. Seeing that the Lord ain't do away with us and he brought us back to knowing who we are. Gave us the dark sayings of the scriptures and revealed it to us, man. That we may have a way to escape the judgment that he's bringing to this place, man. So even if it takes our lives, so what? We got to get new bodies anyway, man. Okay, so while we have this treasure in earthly vessels, man, let's fight. Let's continue to fight. All right, trouble don't last always, man. You ain't gonna have to be fighting for long, because the Lord is on his way, man. But see, the fact that when you going through something and you fighting, you still remaining in the fight, that shows forth your faith. That shows forth your dedication. That shows forth your integrity in Yahweh Shai, man. Which is beautiful. Because there's a lot of people that came in this thing and took their hand from the plow. They stopped working. They stopped fighting. Now they gonna be beaten with many stripes. Now they for the nukes and the beams from the chariots, man. It'll be out about some Shai, man. Destruction is their next destination. Okay, because they gave up. And if you truly believe in Yahweh Shai, you cannot give up, man. You must continue, man, and serving the Lord, fighting to keep the unity of the Spirit, man. It's Ecclesiastes 12:13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shai, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is our whole duty, man, to serve the Lord, man, day in and day out. There's no other job. There's no other way. That straight gate, man. We must take it. Even though it gets tight. Even though it gets a little difficult to breathe in, man. We must continue to keep walking forward. Keep throwing these punches, man, to Satan and his wiles, man. Okay. This is Isaiah 53 and 5. I'm going to read it all the way through to 10. It says, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised. Yahweh Shai now, this is speaking of. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way. And the Lord Yahweh have laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and he was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. All right. And what's one of those qualities of fighting while injured, man? It says to do what? It says at the end, it says intense loyalty to comrades. And that's what the Lord showed, man. That's what the Lord Yahweh Shai showed, man. Loyalty, intense loyalty, man. Okay. It says because he had, it says, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Okay. It says, yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. But it says what? It pleased the Lord. Okay, and we must please the Lord, man. Regardless of what comes our way, regardless of what approaches us in this thing, man. If we are beaten physically, spiritually, whatever, man, go through it. That shows forth what? You're fighting while injured. And that pleases the Lord, man. And that proves that you are acceptable. Okay? Matter of fact, this is Isaiah 48:10 says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. All right. That ain't what I'm looking for. I think it's Sirach 2. Yeah, it is. It says, this is Sirach 2 and 4. It says, whatsoever brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient without change to a low state. Okay, be patient. Take your time. Fight, man. All right? Ain't no rush in this thing, man. The race isn't given to the swift, man. So we must remain to continue and endure this fight, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, and not give up and not give in, man. Okay. It's gonna be times. It's gonna be complete hell. All right. Sometimes we ain't gonna get through things quick as we got through the last time, man. Sometimes it's gonna take time, and we gotta just fight through it. So be it, man. All right. Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the furnace, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. And that's what we're doing, proving ourselves acceptable. Trying to please the Lord, man, by our efforts. Just as our big brother Yahweh Shai did, man. It pleased the Lord to see him, what he went through, man. For the Lord, for his people, man. Okay? This is Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. All right, let's look up the word strive. And it says, make great efforts to achieve and obtain something, man. Try, struggle, man. So let's continue, man. And that's fighting while injured, man. Making that effort to continue to fight, man. Even though it gets hard, even though you ain't as strong, you may be a little weak at times, man. You got to continue to fight, man. All right? And the Lord going to do the rest. But we must put forth what? It says make great effort. We must put forth that effort, man. If it takes fighting while injured. Like I said, so what? So be it. Okay? So with that, I'm going to close out and give infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom.